Okay. Goodness gracious. Okay, so I'm just sitting here, right? This has nothing to do with tarot. Okay, history, history, uh, Black history to be exact. FBA, Black history to be exact. Foundation of Black Americans. Okay, so I'm just watching this because I've been hearing about it everywhere, right? But I don't really watch award shows or listen to really the music that's out today. I got a couple of artists that, like, Summer Walker, uh, her, just good music, basically. Okay. Really, really good music. Okay. I don't listen to none of that, craziness. But I do got my favorites, right? Songs. So I didn't even know who this person was. I didn't even know he was an artist. Okay, until I just heard about it. Right. Okay. Shabuzi. I think his name is Shabuzi. So I'm watching this Grammy acceptance speech, and people that aren't us will be like, what's the big deal? And oh yeah, always make it about y'all. And well, the facts are the facts. The facts are the facts, and that's just it. 144 on my timer. Uh, he got up there and said, crying and all, said immigrants built this country. Hmm? The country that you and other immigrants came to, and this is no slight to immigrants. I'm just talking to this about this direct person and other people like him. Okay. He said that immigrants built this country. Who? What immigrants? What immigrants? Our people weren't immigrants. Foundation of Black Americans, our people weren't immigrants. Immigrants implies that one migrates to another land, country, so on and so forth. Immigrants migrate, right? Okay. We have history to show, you know, many of the last great migrations, right? We did not migrate. We were stolen. We were sold, actually. Actually, okay, yeah, some were stolen. Actually, if you want to be technical, everybody was stolen. Okay, right? We're the slave coast. Yeah, we're the Dahomey tribe. Dahomey. 345 on the timer. Dahomey. Okay. And I was watching you know, a documentary about the Dahomey the other day, right? And come to find out that some of my people were of the Dahomey people. Also, some of my people were of the people that were being sold by the Dahomey people. Right? Now this isn't a slight to, you know, those people. Not at all. Right? Not at all. I'm just speaking the facts. The truth. You know? Um, we were brought here as property. We did not migrate here on our own. We did not just one day wake up and say, hey, let's go to America. No, we would have much rather stayed where we were, 444 on the time, right? But no, that's not what happened. Mm-mm. Instead of fighting, you know, standing up for theirs completely, they were in agreement with our captors. Why is it so hard for people to learn that or to accept that we were A, stolen, and B, also sold by our own people, right? Or by surrounding tribes, sold, forced, bargained, like we were cattle. So, 555 on the time. Yeah, no, no. We're going to correct that every time that it is said, you know. People be like, oh, it's a distraction. They want you guys to fight. Well, no, regardless of what, the man wants, we're still going to speak facts. It's not a fight, it's not an argument. They're facts. They're facts, you know? So I really wish that people would stop that shit. Like, come on. Give credit where it's due. And then you come here, and like I said, I'm not talking about all immigrants. I'm talking about the ones who lack the understanding, okay? Then you come here and then try to shit on us, you know, saying that, and we hear the slights, we hear the undertones, oh, if you work hard, if you work hard, leaving out the systems of oppression that have been built into the fabric of this country to go against us. Yeah, they was mad that we was free. Confirmation. They was mad that we was free. So what did they do? We know what they did because we're sitting in it now. That's why these systems are being broken down now. 737 by the Most High and by His that He has here, doing what we were assigned to do. I'm gonna need people to learn. I'm gonna need people to learn. I'm gonna need people to really learn and quit being ignorant. Okay, cause just stop it. Just stop it. Learn. You know, it's easy to learn in in most instances. It's easy to learn. All you gotta do is research, do the footwork. You know, but you also have to have a want to know the truth instead of just doing like everybody else and standing on our backs telling us that we don't work hard enough. The nerve. The nerve. But I'm done. I just had to, speak my piece because, what? What? All right. I'll holler at y'all later, beloved. Love y'all. Deuce.